Hey, yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the In the Zone Podcast. It is your boy, B. Foster. Brian Foster's in the building. Hey, listen. Hey, y'all been... Hey, listen. This is... I don't want anybody to think this wasn't strategic. I have brought these three gentlemen together to have this very specific conversation. I've been holding it. I've been waiting. You all love them. People said if Javen ain't on the goddamn show, they not watching. And here the fuck he sits. Alright? Motherfuckers told me if Bam not on the show, they not watching. And here the fuck he sits. Motherfuckers tell me if Chris the Critic not on the show, they not watching. And here he sits. Alright, y'all. So we gonna have a good time today. We ain't worried about no videos. We ain't worried about no intros. We done kick Sean out the studio. She gonna be all in the comments. I already know. This is about black men drinking. And she already in the comments?
She said ain't no sound.
Oh, shit. Ain't no sound?
No, it sound now. Remember y'all was muted.
Oh, it's all good. Don't pay no attention. Hey, black men drinking, black men having a good time.
Yes, sir.
Salute. Thank you.
All right, salute. All right, hey. So let's get it going, y'all. Let's just dive right in. Let's not even fuck around. So, hold on to make sure everybody... What's that say?
Lies.
Not that one.
Who the fuck is you?
Yo, all right, just making sure everybody's good. All right, just making sure we got sound. All right, so we've already... It's a lot of conversation and chatter. Anybody that's on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook has seen this shit where the young lady was getting taken to Applebee's.
No.
Excuse me, not Applebee's. What's that other shit? Cheesecake Factory. Well, let's rephrase this. She was originally getting taken to a better restaurant.
Okay.
Fucked around, was an hour late. My man is better than me.
Right.
I wouldn't have been there in the first place. And then he decided to take her to Cheesecake Factory because that's where he could get in. And she thought she was too good for it. Which led to a list, which we'll go through real fast, of places women will not go on first dates. That's the first conversation we're going to have. But before we get there, I want to introduce my guest. On my right-hand man, been my man 50 grand for a long time, longer than I care to admit, my boy Bam. What's going on, baby?
Hey, player, what's going on? Hey, man, look, we done been... There is so much between us. It's so crazy, but at the same time, honestly, throwing that question out there right now, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. But what is real?
Hold on. We ain't diving in. Let me introduce everybody.
No. What is real is like since we know each other so much, it's crazy because I already know what the first place is.
You already know. 37 years, baby. On my left.
Ooh, that's tough.
I'm old motherfucker. 37 years, baby. This is my guy. The most frequently requested, often duplicated, never imitated.
Gotta be you.
I don't know. My nigga Javen. What's going on, brother?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got it. Make sure y'all tune in to a lot of podcasts.
Tell about it.
Y'all already know I gotta put up that Steve Ahmad me. You know what it is. Happy to be here, especially with these gentlemen.
It's gonna be a good time.
These good gents right here.
It's gonna be a good time. And then on my far left, y'all seen them on here before. You seen all these gentlemen on here before, but you seen them before. If you need relationship advice,
hey,
this is the man to go to. He been trying to teach y'all for years.
Hey,
not you, him. Been trying to teach y'all for years, and him and Gina on here right before us every day, every Wednesday, doing their thing. My boy Chris the Critic. What's going on, baby?
What's going on, D-Falls? Thank you for having me, brother. Like I said, Chris and Gina relationship show. We actually shoot in the same place right before Brian. But I will say, I'm a fan of In the Zone Podcast. I jokingly said before the show, sometimes my wife gets upset with me because I'll see something funny that somebody said and wake her up to that shit. She's like, God damn it, I don't give a fuck. But it's hilarious. Y'all hilarious. I'm just happy to be here. I've done a show with my man here before. Yeah, you are off the chain. That's why they sat us over here.
Right next to you. Actually, that seating arrangement should be moved. But it's all right. It's too late now. We here now. And I've known Chris. We talking that shit. 31 years.
I've been married 12 years old. That's when I met Ben.
That's cute. All right, so let's talk about it, y'all. So it's that y'all have seen the post. Everybody has seen it with the women's list of where they will and will not go on dates, right? So let's break it down just a little bit. Let's look at the list and talk about the place. First of all, before we even get there, Should there even be a limitation on where you can and cannot go on a first date with a woman?
No.
Bam, you jumped in immediately. Tell me more.
If I am that person who only has limited means, go where I can take you.
Okay, so a woman would argue, I'm going to give you a woman's perspective, then dating your tax bracket, and you can't afford.
No, my tax bracket is different than.
No. I'm saying, you're saying if that's you specifically.
Okay.
But you're saying if you're a man of limited means, and you want to take him where you can afford to take him, women will say, then you're not my tax bracket, and you cannot afford to take me out. You're not on my level.
All right, so here's the issue. I don't need to be with you because you can't work with me because I'm already working on something else because I'm going to be something better.
Okay.
And if you can't be with me when I'm working on being better, I don't need you to be with me when I am better.
And there.
Okay.
Say it louder.
Yeah,
Javen,
okay.
what you think?
Say the question again.
Should there be a limitation, financial, on where you take a young lady on their first date?
Maybe.
Is there a threshold on what should be spent?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Elaborate.
That you say the first date, right?
We talk about first date. Let's say it's first date. Yeah.
First date. That should actually depend on whatever level you guys have actually reached in pre-date, pre-conversation, pre-understanding.
Speak on that.
This or that or whatever. How it seems now in society or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to trump the next person as far as whatever. So they can post or just even talk about it when they get into the circles that they're in, right? Well, a lot of ladies don't really like that. They don't really like that. They like things to be, you know what I'm saying, as simple and more intimate as possible. So it kind of depends on the conversations that you're having with said person. And off that, you should be able to determine, you know what I'm saying, what this level is going to be, or more so the level that you're going to accept, the level that you can actually provide. You know what I mean? From that, you should go about it. You know what I'm saying? We get kind of caught up sometimes in the sense of what we like. We may know that shit is not what we need, not what we can afford. And I don't mean just financial. Afford time-wise, energy-wise. We already see what this actually is. We know this person, even though we just met this person. You know what I'm saying? And still be like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And then get burnt at the end. You know what I'm saying?
And then I say to that point, blame them. Right? But then we blame them.
I was about to say, I was literally sitting there waiting down.
Oh, that show was up front, and we took that
waiting
lead.
on my next speech to say something.
All that was shown up front. So again, my answer is kind of depends on the interaction prior to the first date. I've heard a lot of ladies since that has came out, not necessarily defend what was said about, you know what I'm saying, but more so, did you get in depth with that lady enough to know what she likes?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And things along that nature. To me, those are in the first week of conversation.
Yeah.
So that kind of would depend on the level. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
I hear you. I'm coming to you in a second, Chris. I do want to say, I think...
That's a good question.
I'm going to swing it to you in a hot second. And I think, to Javen's point, and I don't know if any of us have, do, will, have ever... the dating app, the slide in the DMs, right? Like all of that shit. There's a lot of microwave culture when it comes to everything, including dating. So you don't have a lot of time specifically to you don't take the time, I should say, to get to know somebody before you go out on these dates because you think, I got to dive right in, which is why a lot of brothers do the coffee dates that women have been railing on for forever. And then they'll say, oh, it's because you dating a million people. And he might be. But I think sometimes we don't take the time to do the pre-work before we go out on an actual date because we all moving so fast, right?
No, it should be.
Okay. We'll talk about it, Chris. Hold on.
Well, number one, a smart man, if he's single, I call him a man with character and value, should be preparing.
Don't be scared of that mic, Chris.
Should be preparing to save his money for things that are important. for that right woman.
Okay.
So, and the general question is, I don't fault these women for wanting. Everybody's making fun of the list. It's cool. Have your list. Everyone has wants. Now, when you make demands, you have to be ready for said consequences or results of said demands. I'm a man. I don't give a fuck where you want to go. You don't want to go? Cool. I got another woman that will go. So keep your wants and stay at home. So everybody wants Beyonce and Rihanna, but I'm a realist, as most men are. They don't want my ass.
You know what?
I'm a realist. I don't have that. I don't have Jay-Z's money.
We'll circle to that.
But women will sit here.
Not
Not all women.
You ain't a
Women will sit here and
billionaire
say, I ain't gonna settle. And I'm gonna say, lady, the man that you want, he ain't looking at you. You better go get a regular motherfucker because you very regular. See, they don't want to hear. Men have to live with that. If a girl likes Javon and we in 8th grade, he on the basketball team, he tall, handsome.
You already know why.
I gotta submit to that.
You already know why.
I've asked a girl to dance, and she's like, well, maybe later. I said, yes, probably, but I'm just a little nervous. And I had to walk away, do a walk of shame. I'm laughed at. We learned life ain't fair early.
Oh my God, this guy.
It's cool. So
you did this on purpose.
Keep wanting to go to, and if you can get it. But if you 40, 50 plus, that shit ain't working.
But see,
how smart are you? That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna talk to you on this one because with something that you said in there, ladies have never had a problem getting men. Would you all agree?
Getting men to sleep with them.
Just listen with me.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay. Whether it's getting men to sleep, let's just say getting men's attention.
Acquiring company.
Acquiring a man's attention.
Absolutely not. You're right.
You all agree with that?
Yeah, 1,000.
If that person, that unicorn, ain't ran by you yet, at 40 years old,
he ain't running by you.
But yet you got 5, 6 men running up to you, and this is the wild thing. You go ask them, they say, I have no idea what you're talking about because they are not looking for that person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Your unicorn ain't seen you in 40. Come on, dude.
It's you.
The fairy tale is over. Like,
that's the common denominator.
I'm a big fan of telling people, men and women, like who likes you.
My daddy told me that at 18. It's never hurt me since.
Like who likes you? I'm not saying settle.
Those should be your only choice.
Yeah, I'm not saying settle. I'm saying adjust your requirements.
It's never hurt me since.
I settled on my house. I was so happy when I settled on a house. You pay off a car, you settle that car note. That's a beautiful feeling.
Yes, sir.
Bottom line
people think settling is a bad thing. Now you got something.
No, everyone settles. See, the understand. See,
bottom line is
hold. I'm gonna give you that next. Go.
We have looked at these words and gave them new definitions, new
negative connotations.
You know what I'm saying? Settle. So if you ain't gonna settle, that means then what?
The women in this country are being lied.
The ladder doesn't stop, right?
The women in this
but what
country,
are we comfortable?
You're right. The women in this country are being lied to.
What?
They're being sold some bullshit.
What? Because
men,
explain.
We know, Bam. Men are hardwired to do or try to become what a woman wants. I know women don't like no broke dude. I have no problem with a woman saying it. I know this. But what has happened, women of old have known, if I want said man,
I'm gonna go get him.
I must become what said man wants.
Goddamn right.
So, they take a woman can tell you verbatim, as eloquently as possible, exactly what she wants, and it'll sound perfect, and nothing's wrong with that. Ask them what the object of their desire wants, and they get real quiet.
You know why?
I've had dudes on the show. A guest came in, he's 6'4", got a boatload of money.
Tell me why, Chris. Talk to me.
There's a woman here like, well, I need somebody like that. And I'm thinking in my mind, bitch, she ain't looking at you.
At all.
You better fuck a regular nigga.
At all.
But they don't see that.
No.
Because that man tosses dimes away for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bashing today, but men are very
Be
visual.
real.
If you got money and success and esteem, as we get older, we get more money. It's not our fault that women value money. Men don't. I could be a millionaire and marry a broke chick. You know, your degree means nothing. And so there's nothing.
Because you still got to get it.
My point is, if you're a man of character, a woman ain't got to have nothing.
Shouldn't.
women like big gifts. Men like little shit.
Go ahead, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I should have put these two next to
We
each other.
like little shit. Make me feel good.
Huh? I didn't hear you take it.
Hold on.
But you don't want no damn. But look, you don't want no damn tie.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You ain't
gonna bitch about
it.
But if a woman made me my favorite meal, I don't care what it costs. That's a woman thing. But I know this. But it's my choice to deal with a woman, especially now. If I'm a bottom feed nigga, a gigolo nigga, okay, I'll play that game to use you. But a man with character, usually the women want, you gotta at least look at what that nigga want. Because unfortunately, men have a lot of options too.
Do you think that part gets blinded or
Yeah,
society?
because we're in a society now that caters. It's a whole let's blame a motherfucking movement.
Right.
Reality TV has fucked everybody's mind up.
But what I've also seen from ladies would sit there and say, no.
Oh, put that one up.
Dudes should get. There's so many options out here for men. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, okay. And I want to hear what Bam got to say. Ladies, all you got to do. Listen, you want to spend all my money, any of these men money, make them feel nice, good, rub them on the head, and say something sweet. You be combative with them, you get zero. So that's just how we're hardwired. We prepare for fight. You don't have to ask a man for money. He will be broke and spend his last if you make him feel good. So stop asking for shit, because that's a dirty ass, grimy ass, low brow, gutter bitch shit.
He went there.
Hold on, my co-hostess is not here, but she did put a question or more of a statement up. She says it's men's fault. Women desire money.
And the feminati jumping in.
Come on, B. What you think about that? It's men's fault. Women desire money. What you think?
Fault.
She said. She said fault.
We haven't mentioned.
She used the word fault.
She used the word fault
because they feel shit.
She words fault.
We go by fact.
You know why it's our fault?
Hold that.
You know why it's our fault?
I want to hear it.
Because we give it to them.
I don't give a shit.
No.
Okay, well, give me this. I work with teenagers. I have a teenager. She is so toxic. And the thing is...
Your daughter?
No, he's a teacher.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't specify. No. You didn't specify. You said I have a teenager.
I was like, this my daughter.
Bring it back. I'm over here like my daughter's toxic as well. Bring it back.
I got some toxic kids.
Bring it back. I have a teenager. She is so toxic. And the thing is, I have to tell all of my male students that they honestly feed into her.
To her toxicity.
Yes.
She must be popular.
No.
She's just
throwing stuff out there, and they actually deal with that.
They fuel the toxicity.
They talk about this around you?
No. You in the schools. You in the high schools with me.
You in the streets.
Hey.
You in the streets.
Come on.
You on a war.
So tell me more.
So my point is, what I'm talking about is, these are kids. I mean, like, and I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about people who, at this point, where we are adults, because some adults are not adults.
Facts. They just of age.
And that's the shit that's going on. This is literally what's going on around everywhere. So how do we deal with this?
We're scared of that.
How do we deal with this? We are literally trying to figure out what's going on with our people. And it's literally about our people.
Yeah, we get ourselves as a group.
You're going to go that route. It's very, and I put this in I put this in the group. Because Chris asked about it. Good. My guy. And he was talking about why the kids, blah, 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 blah. And I'm in the schools. I get it, in a sense. A lot of it has to do with the parents, but a lot of it has to do with the same things that we, 40 plus years old, see. The grasp for attention.
Yeah.
You can't do the same thing that someone else has already done. You're not going to garner the same attention from it. I got to do something above that.
Go back, bigger, better, worse, whatever.
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
whatever it is. Because it's still going to garner attention, whether it's negative or positive. I don't give a fuck which side it is, you know what I'm saying, as long as you see it. Before, y'all think about this. before 2005, okay, and we all lived very young up into
full lives.
Real life.
The understanding was pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? The lanes were pretty simple as far as understanding them. You know what I'm saying? These move now because of the social media influence in a way that, I'll be honest with you, men ain't really caught up with. Because to us, this is make-believe. It doesn't make sense. But it's bleeding in to reality. And it's like, that's not really reality.
Javon, I need you to co-host my show with me.
I'm about to get his name right first. Javen.
I ain't gonna let him go.
I was drunk first time. I was always correct me because I'll fuck a name up in a minute.
I'm with you.
But I jokingly say, I got to show my wife what you just said. Mm-hmm. I jokingly say shit changed in 04. He said 05. I don't know when this changed. I blame the internet. We all have, men and women, old and young. It's like everybody wants to be a mini celebrity. I've been guilty of it. Yes. Right? And then it's not until I realized that okay, am I becoming, do I need to be like an Atlanta housewife husband to be successful? Does every woman need to be an Atlanta housewife wife, look like a motherfucker, be a stone cold bitch, and just fuss at a nigga and that's how you get shit? That shit, as I thought about it, because I was getting emotional when the internet Facebook first happened. I'm getting involved. I recognize my need for attention and how do I combat that. Right. But now I can clearly see, once I figured it out in me, okay, that person is thirsty. That woman needs that man to take him somewhere because maybe she ain't got a daddy and she ain't had nobody treat him well. I don't fuck with those women because I can get better. I get women that are already fixed. And you know what I'm saying, when I was single. But that's part of the culture. And if you don't have a solid role model living with you, I try to tell my daughters, I was joking, you know, it's okay to please a man. And I'm sending you all to school. And I tell people the greatest purpose in the biggest choice you can make in life.
I'm about to agree with you.
Is who you choose to be a spouse or father to your children.
No doubt. Them babies.
That's
so
right.
I don't mind, and I tell my daughters
less married, more parenting.
I tell my daughters this.
That's way more
when you go to school,
than anything else.
that is the place you find a future CEO. But try to marry him early. Because once his ass is old and single,
he's not looking for you.
He ain't looking at you no more.
He ain't looking for you.
So I tell them that if it's the right man,
go ahead.
If it's the right man, it's okay to submit because he will steer you in the right direction.
Right.
I chastise brothers, these street Negroes who say, man, these women ain't submitting. I'm saying, no shit she to you, king, because you ain't shit. I wouldn't date your ass.
So,
wait,
wait.
So
you holding men accountable?
Goddamn right.
Hold on. I want to talk on that because I was having a conversation with a young lady today about this.
Hold on, Small is.
Yeah, he did come at you.
Hold on.
He did come at you. I read the shit.
I ignored it. I ignored it. I ignored it.
Goddamn alpha.
Jamal just had his 53rd birthday. Hey, Jamal just had his 53rd birthday, so he's trying to bring everybody else down with him. So,
goddamn alpha.
Or I don't know what it was.
But he put things on there, like pluses and all types.
And he's wicked with
ellipsis. You know,
if you ever get in that one, he's wicked.
Hold on, let me ask you this.
Cerebral ass, evil ass do-gooder.
Yes, I love him. Let me ask you this. Hold on, because I think you just made a great point, Chris. And I want to make sure everybody says. So a lot of ladies say we don't hold each other accountable.
Fair.
To our bullshit, right? And we stay on bullshit. God, we stay on bullshit. But I want to make sure that it was pointed out that Chris held us accountable.
Goddamn straight.
For our own nonsense. And I think what ladies don't understand is they don't. And I know they don't understand it because they're not in the room.
They don't listen to it.
No. Because they're not in the room with us. They're not in the room with us. They don't hear it.
They don't hear it.
They don't hear it because we're in the room having these conversations with ourselves.
Exactly.
And they don't think we have these conversations amongst ourselves.
Ladies do so much of these things for the visual, for the reaction of everyone else. Men understand that has no bearing on if you're for real, if it's true, if it's correct. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you said, I'm like, hey, y'all see, he just put men accountable real quick because it.
Look at Sean. Absolutely not. We're telling you. This is another woman problem. Put that on that rhyme.
She's one of the feminine leaders.
Put that around.
I love Sean.
We're telling you the conversations we have in private. You don't believe that we do. But let's circle back to the we spiraled off a little bit, but it's fine because I love
all four of us agreed.
And we go back to what you were saying.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We go back to the actual topic real quick. I want to run down this list and then we gonna switch.
Sure.
We gonna
right.
I know we done spiral. It's fine because we
got 10 more topics.
That's all right. It's fine.
Not
So we might be on 2 and it's fine. Here's the list of places that they say you can't take a motherfucker on the first date.
All right.
I'm not saying we're not gonna dive in each one, but I'm just gonna read them and you tell me
Bam
if you think
got triggered.
it could be
by
appropriate.
You saying the word list. You see
I know. If you think it's appropriate, that's all we're gonna say.
I think the first one's only that.
Cheesecake Factory, because actually, Cheesecake Factory, first date.
Cheesecake Factory's dope, really.
I think that's only number 1 because of what just happened.
Because
it may be on that list.
That's how I got started.
Number 1.
Cheesecake Factory. We think it's a fine first date.
I do. I think my backyard is a factory. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, I agree.
Right. This is what you want to do,
Come on, Javen.
This is what you want to
Cheesecake Factory, good first date.
Sir. First date.
First date.
If you get the Cheesecake Factory on the first date,
Uh-huh.
I and most men may actually want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, of course I understand.
Cheesecake Factory is not a low understanding of nothing.
Absolutely.
I've spent $225, $250 at the Cheesecake. Me and one person. That's not. Hey, man.
Hey, they ain't got free. Let me tell you what. If you get the strawberry, hold on, wait.
Take offense to it though, bro.
If you get the strawberry lemonade at Cheesecake Factory, that shit ain't free refills.
Man,
all right,
you need to.
You paying $5 a drink for that bitch. All right, all right. Well, go ahead.
I think that's a valid point. You know why I don't get mad? Why? I've been broke before. You know what I'm saying?
We all been broke.
Now maybe some women out here, but there are women. Maybe it's you, ladies. Maybe you've never been broke or never had a broke guy.
Oh, that's bullshit.
But that's I know. but listen, when a man has it, I spent my last because the girl had a big booty. You ain't got to do much to get a man to spend money. Rub him on his head, say something sweet, and he gonna do some dumb shit in your favor. Period. That's the game. But that's all we want to do is feel loved. You ain't got to do shit. You ain't got to go do no grand ass gestures. Rub my motherfucking head and say, you know you're the best.
Why I gotta do that?
That's all you gotta do.
Why I gotta do that? Why I gotta rub your head?
If you come at me
Why
like
I
that,
make you feel like
look, that's good. If I come at you like
what?
that,
Because you bought me a meal.
I'm hardwired.
You took me and give me
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Goddamn it, little shrimp.
That's how they want to deal with it.
Hey,
That's
here
how
we
go. Here we go with it.
Because
and ladies, you see how he just did? You know how a man is hardwired to do this. Bitch, fuck you. That's what we thinking.
Hey, Kay, I thought you wasn't coming in. Kay, I thought you wasn't watching.
That's what we thinking. Because if you do that approach, it ain't going to get you shit. But me thinking inside,
it's going to get you less.
Bitch, what? That's what it's going to get you. And that's what's happening.
Get you
when
less.
we saw that shit happened in 04, 05, somewhere around there. We just said, when he said that.
Well,
bro, I don't know when it happened. Women, I know black women have it hard, number one. Because they got to be black. And they got to compete at work being a double minority. Listen, they have the highest education out here, but they're getting paid still less than black men. They have a legitimate gripe, but it ain't with us.
I disagree.
They got a gripe.
Oh,
they have a gripe, but it ain't with us.
Time out. I disagree. Even with what you just alluded on as far as the pay wage. You understand?
They get paid less.
If they get paid 20 to 25 cents less than a man,
they shouldn't.
They actually occupy more jobs than a man. This shit will balance out. And on top of that, the jobs that the men have, they do not want. I'm a teacher now, but I was a bricklayer.
Bricklayers get paid.
There was one female bricklayer in the union.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I think Javen's making a point, but I think the point is
He's making a good point.
I'm gonna fall back.
Here's the point. You're right. Are women trying to be motherfucking bricklayers? Probably not, mostly. But we're talking about comparable wages for comparable jobs. If a woman's an attorney, they are not making the same wages as a male attorney. I think that's what they're fighting for.
But unfortunately, what they don't realize is that has zero to do with the motherfucking relationship. Because at the end of the day, a rich man or poor man don't care I ain't never been a group of men and we say God damn, look at the master's degree on that motherfucker there. Hey, we'll marry a girl who a janitor. We don't give a fuck. Y'all care about that. We don't.
I care.
I So do I.
Ain't that right, baby?
Yeah.
I take that back. False. Wait a minute. I agree. We all care. However, there are things that men care about more.
Wait a
So
second,
I agree with that.
He only cares because that
he's right.
actually showed his wife's ambition and drive to do
Facts.
this or that or whatever.
But what you
That's
said-
different. That's different
No,
than
that shows
the
but what you
understanding.
said.
Wait,
Let me say
no,
what
wait,
Jay said earlier. Though I just want to
Honestly,
we got off. I just want to reply.
She is in her life. You can't do that to her because she already has this place where she's already done
Who gives a fuck?
things.
Listen, everybody wants
What
some
you
shit,
mean?
man. Wait, I missed the first part of what
Yeah,
you said.
I think.
Man, wait a minute.
No,
Let me see.
no,
Let
no,
me
no, no,
let me
no,
hear his
no,
whole
no,
statement.
go
I
ahead.
think I'm disagreeing
I
with
did
something.
too.
Let me hear your whole statement.
I did too.
I missed what.
Where you
I'm
live?
I thought you were saying
that
something else.
she already knows, like she already has something that's coming to the table. So she's not worried about him. She don't even fuck about. She don't even give a fuck about him.
No.
When I say she don't give a fuck about
Not
him,
even
what-
that.
She
She-
don't. No.
she
my
did-
point
I agree-
is-
I
She said she's on the grind before she even knew me.
Hold on. I agree. I agree with you so far.
She's gonna be who she is.
I agree with
before
that, but guess what?
Anything that
Guess
happens
what?
with him.
She ain't gotta marry him.
That don't have to
She
be a
already
man.
saw what he was already on. If I'm already on this, hey, there's no fall off on him.
Why y'all do
Because
this?
dude gonna make sure
But let me
on
say
his
this.
ambition. Hey, look, I've known Foster for about 15, 16 years now.
Yeah, that's the motherfucker for 30.
Awesome marketer, awesome understanding of how to get shit done.
I have never said publicly, but you're
Almost the absolute, almost the opposite of what his wife does. His wife appreciates exactly how he gets down to where
Really?
that is not the
fucking
same.
with
Do you
you.
disagree?
Really?
I don't.
I know his wife. This how I know.
We are coming from different
Exactly.
spheres.
Bam,
Different-
bam,
Exactly.
bam.
Different fears.
Both of y'all
I got
said
it.
some shit I agree with. I just want to add. When people keep saying coming to the table, especially women, they're coming to the table, and there's a difference between fucking a man and marrying a man.
Facts.
Right?
Fair.
I didn't hear what you say.
It's the difference between
Fair.
fucking a man
Oh,
and marrying a
there.
man.
Oh, okay.
There's some basic average ass bitches that's fucking some superstar niggas that nigga will never marry.
I'm not even listening.
So hold on.
But
that
I got
nigga would
him,
never
but I got
marry.
him, but
But
I know
men,
him.
listen.
But I know him,
Men
so
look up
me and
every
him
once
are
in a
in
while.
the
Hold
same
on.
place.
No, hold on.
No. I
We
think
here.
where
Let's
you
go.
going with this.
Come on.
Men look up. Men look up every now and then. A lot of basic women fuck a lot of good looking dudes because we're stupid and we will fuck them, but we ain't gonna marry you. So, but when it comes to marriage,
You
when
put
you
your
say
stomach
come to
in
the
the
table with something,
Is-
hold on. When you say come to
it-
the table with something, bam, a man of character and value don't give a. He gives less about your career
Facts.
because he can provide that. What he cares about is how you support him, because a man of character and value is going to be head of household leading. I don't want a strong, independent chick. All you do is be combative with me, and I'm hardwired not to like a combative chick.
Chris-
So the best thing for these women to do with these degrees and shit is to act humble and pick a dude who's gonna always act in your best interest, so you don't have to second guess him and be combative.
Chris, did you grow up with your dad?
Absolutely.
And your words sound as if you did.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't play that bullshit.
At all. hey.
And sometimes, wait.
At all.
And his income, he was a concert promoter. His income did this.
Facts.
Bobby Jeans always was here, but she never made
moved
him
around.
feel like
Right. But that's
less than.
That's a different
And
understanding.
men are hardwired. You want the best out of me? Treat me nice.
No, they're not gonna do that. Why do I have to treat you nice?
Exactly. Because
Let's not paint with a broad stroke.
But back
Right,
to
right.
So Bam, what you were saying is,
Broad
I'm okay with a woman wanting what she wants. That's fine. But at some point, whether you're man, woman, or otherwise, is it working? If it ain't working, switch it up. That's just human. That ain't man on
Let
woman.
me ask you though. Let me ask all y'all.
put it-
From what
put
he
it-
just said, is it working? When you say is it working though, is that more so? Is it working for the lady? Men take
Yeah.
a lot of shit in the sense of I'm gonna make this
We've
work.
legalized being a simp in this country. This
Hold
is a
on,
damn
let's
shame.
hold on.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Simp ass niggas
Jesus
out
Christ.
here.
Oh,
Jesus
wow,
Christ.
that's-
I'm waiting for that.
I don't give a fuck.
Let's switch.
Masculinity is an
Hold on.
anything.
Dude,
Let's
I'm
switch
doing
gears.
it.
Hold on,
Femininity is
no.
You already
Let's
know,
switch
you already
gears
know,
real
I
quick.
got you.
Let's switch gears real quick. So this really leads to a question that Javen put on earlier this week that I wanted to have a conversation around. So we're gonna skip around. If we get to the Bears, we might not. Fuck it.
Gotta mention them.
We'll get to it. Are women dating looking for a unicorn?
Ooh.
Or are men dating or are men dating more realistically?
We ain't changed since the
So
time.
we ain't the question is, women have this set of standards they want for the man they're going to be with, right? As do men. I'm asking, do women have an unrealistic set of demands that men don't hold women accountable to in the same way? Bam, you've been a little quiet. I'm coming to you with this one.
Because the thing is, we don't hold them accountable.
I do.
And that's...
Our simp ass country don't. But I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, man. My apologies.
We do not hold them accountable. I mean, we talk to them,
talk about it.
But we don't talk to them. And you know what? What pisses me off about us? I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at Chantel's question. She said I hate
We
everything
don't
about
talk
the
to
question.
them. Because the thing is, when they're talking to me, literally, when they are talking to me, because I get so many other people who are talking to me, whether it's outside of y'all, I'm like, damn, that's what the fuck is going on?
You mean in this dating world?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Elaborate a little bit on that. Tell me more.
Because they will talk to me because I have no idea why they talk to me more than they talk to you motherfuckers who they fucking around with.
I can tell you.
What are you looking at?
No, I would say he's just speaking in
Why?
generalities.
I'm
I can tell
retired.
you.
Generalities.
Why?
Because you don't know.
Because I'm not dealing with that shit.
Exactly.
That's my point.
No. That's the other side.
No. That's my point, and I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with it.
Right.
So then, when they talking to me, I'm like, why the fuck are they talking to me?
You ever heard?
Good job, Ron. I saw what you did, Ron. That's good.
You ever heard a lady say that
I'm looking.
this or that dude can't handle me,
Oh God.
or anything on the lines of that type of terminology?
No.
This.
I mean, I have heard it, but I'm saying, like, but that's not real for me.
No, it shouldn't be real for anyone. No one should have to actually deal and tolerate anyone on the sense of knowing that they're going to give you something to tolerate.
They've been exposed to too much trauma.
Well, how does that make sense? You know what? I'm bored. I'm going to piss Bam off. I'm going to piss Brian off. Let's see this. It's nothing to it, you know what I'm saying? But I want to see the energy behind it. That you don't want to really see that from a dude like that. I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you continue to do that. Trust me, you're gonna see the most negative shit in the world.
Get choked down the street.
on episode 10. like motherfucker, why in the fuck? And it's like you're playing a game to get some entertainment.
Yeah.
Men don't play entertainment.
And
like
we
that.
don't do that. You're absolutely correct. We don't do that. But at the same time, man, we gotta let them know, like, I don't know what the fuck you on.
You don't have to let them know. Just move on to the next one.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
No.
That's what women should do too, though.
That's the bullshit that we are rolling with being black men. We don't tell them nothing. Y'all ain't telling them, like, no, we not rolling with that shit. Literally, this motherfucker ain't rolling with that shit.
I'm gonna disagree with you, Bam.
I respectfully disagree with you. Here's why, Bam. I respectfully disagree with you. Listen, if all women really want,
I didn't say all women.
No, I'm saying
majority.
And that's what I'm saying. Let's say that there are women who want to get married. I'm speaking to the ladies.
We need to tell them that shit doesn't work.
No, you gotta tell them
because when someone says to,
do they shift?
I have no idea right now because we have not ever done it.
Have you ever done it?
That's not
yes.
Did it work?
Yes.
The best way to get what you want out of for you. See, you shouldn't care. There are women out here who sell ass for a living, who make their money off exploiting men. I make a conscious choice to deal with them. Hold on, I'm getting to it.
That's not exploitation.
I feel like I'm a lawyer.
I will not shame sex workers. I'm not. We make a conscious decision.
That's my point. That's my point. I'm not shaming them. But if I choose to indulge, they're doing what they do. I'm the one, if I feel bad about it later, that's on me.
Yes.
So, now on the flip side, for the ladies out there who want a spouse, if you just want to fuck a dude, keep fucking the best ones you can get. But for those, you might be married, divorced, kids grown, you might have a boatload of money. That's your choice. I don't damn anyone's choices. But let's hypothetically say that there's a woman who wants a husband. You have to learn what those men who choose wives want. And
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
You have to learn what men who want wives want.
Oh.
So I can stand here all day and say, well, I want a man to do this, and they bet. Okay, that's your choice. I'm just telling, if you want results.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say? If you want what?
Don't work.
If you want what?
This is looking like priest. This is looking like
don't work.
what pastor?
If you want what?
The what pastor?
And I tell men the same thing. Don't be mad at a woman for wanting to do who got money. If you broke, nigga, and you got a big, huge dick, go find a chick that values a broke nigga with a huge dick. What? Don't try to fight a bit that they don't want your broke ass.
Hold on, let's
Don't that make sense?
No, that don't make sense. Well, hey,
if you the average black woman is 5'4", 190 pounds. In this country, even though we have less education, black men, there are 10,000. Hold on. There are 10,000 more black men than black women in raw numbers, making over 100 grand. Making over 100 grand.
Sure.
We have more, but the women will say, "Ain't no man that have with no money." No, bitch, they just not choosing you.
All right, hold on. Let's back up. Chris that went off. I love it.
Gangster.
What's the name of our pod?
Hold on. Wait. Chris Jenner relationship show. Hold on. Let's back up. Let's back up. The question was,
right.
Yeah, everybody went off and say, "Hold on, Chris."
No, he read it.
No. Don't do it.
Yes, K. They do. They want the same shit. All men want to feel respected, loved. To quote The Godfather, yo, to the brother Kevin Samuels. Look. Yo, to the brother Kevin Samuels.
He spoke real.
We want a man with quality and money that is good looking. Shit. We want feminine, friendly, submissive, what the fuck?
Respect.
So hold on, wait. Gentlemen, let's back the question up.
And you can be your ignorant ass mean self. You just won't
just
get
not
this.
To me.
You just you can try it. I just won't choose.
Gentlemen, let's back the question up. I love it. That's why I sat y'all together. Let's back the question up.
For free, I ain't even feeling this.
Let's back the question up. Are women looking for unicorns while men date more realistically?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes, I could be a 60-year-old man living in my mama's basement. I could be a 60-year-old man living in my mama's basement, fucking a chick with one leg and a kickstand. I'ma find who like me.
You get on my nerve.
A woman will say, "No, I ain't gonna settle." A man gonna find who we pick out of the circle of who likes us.
You get on my nerve.
That's all we
Foster
do.
Gets on my
Come
nerve.
on, Javen. What you think?
Somebody write that down.
Come on,
Brian
Javen.
Foster gets on my nerve because he know I went through this shit yesterday.
Thank you, Darren.
Through the whole ringer.
Thank you, Darren Hill.
To answer
I
your
was drinking
question,
too much.
men are definitely, and I only deal with macro to micro, majority to minority. Mm-hmm. Men are a lot more realistic than women when it comes to this.
Real talk.
They are.
Real talk.
And it's not as complicated as one may think. A man, and that's why I asked you. I was like, "You grew up with your dad, didn't you?" And he was like, "Yeah, because I can hear it."
And that's the difference.
You know what I'm saying?
There is a difference.
The understanding of there are things you're gonna have to do, son. You know what I'm saying? That the world is not gonna appreciate whatsoever.
You say that up front.
But what you know that you need and what you're gonna go through those. You're gonna go through those ringers and this and that because that is part of that's what's gonna build the character of whoever the fuck you're gonna be. With that said, you're gonna get rejected. You're gonna get shitted on.
Right.
Don't stop. Keep going. Keep on. Keep on where you going with it. You know what I'm saying? Ladies aren't taught that same understanding because I have daughters. I give my daughters whatever the fuck they want. Maybe I'm leading. Maybe I'm showing the worst example, but I don't care because they're my daughters. But as they get older,
I do the same. I shouldn't, but I've become a simp.
We all do.
They may understand certain
I'm the biggest simp.
After Bam,
they may understand certain things.
I want to say something
may
to
not
one of
understand certain things. You know what I'm saying? On the side of how this balance has to go. But men innately are taught different. We are taught if you fail here, keep going. find someone. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Until we get to the point where most of us, let's say, it happens around 30. You be like, got it. This is where my lane is. This is what I can pull in.
Right.
And this is what I look at until I can move up here or there. And then maybe I'll be looking at something different. Ladies don't actually have that dynamic because they never have had to.
Right.
Depending on who, and not even depending on who they are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ladies get approached 5-6 times daily and don't know it.
Right.
Because they're not looking for that person.
Let me open this door for you. Can I get some of that ass?
However it may go. But they're not looking at that because I'm not even looking at you like any. Men understand the idea of numbers, rejection, victory, risk, and reward.
Because we have to hunt.
Have to.
We have to hunt to eat.
Have to.
I tell ladies this all the time, and I know a lot of ladies don't agree with me, and that's fine. I get it. Everybody shitting on all of us. It's fine. It's fine. A lot of ladies don't. I'm gonna plan this to you, babe. After this, a lot of ladies don't want to hear this shit. And no, you're going. Oh, you're going. A lot of ladies. Look, James got to look at my wife agreeing with you. A lot of ladies don't want to hear this shit, and I say this shit all the time. Ladies would broaden their dating horizons, their dating options, if they would just strike up conversations with men. If they would open the door to the possibilities. No. Yes, they would. No, they absolutely would. Because right now,
I agree with you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Right now, they're restricted to the men that talk to them. If you talk to a man, the world is wider.
Do you know why that doesn't happen?
Because they have been brought up to do so.
And they're going in the wrong places.
Women are not used to rejection. Their understanding of the negative understanding of that will destroy their whole.
It's against the law.
This is why.
It's against the law to reject the women now.
Oh, damn. No. I'm glad you said that, Chris. I'm glad you said that. And this is why we are in the space that we are in now, where we have so much division between the genders because of, which I hate to say, I'm going to blame COVID. COVID introduced a lot more male speaking points to where you're going to have to hear this or that, where you don't really hear. Think about it. Up until COVID happened in 2020, there are no male advocate speaking points that go out media-wise. There have always been that. Why? For women. Why? Because for the most part, there are always women in the house. There's always house women, you know what I'm saying?
It's a women-centered media.
Totally.
You can't find a talk show outside of sports.
Exactly.
That'll talk about what a man wants. Bro,
tell me.
Come on, B. Wait.
Find me a show. Talk about what men think.
Wait. Come on, B. Bring it in.
But Brian,
wait. I want Ben be quiet for a minute.
Literally try to blame this on women.
I'm not blaming women.
Hold on. I mean, like y'all talking to me.
Hold on.
I'm talking to y'all.
Wait a minute. We're talking about Bam. If you hear me mention the word blame ever, call me out on it. But that's your word.
I didn't blame no one.
I didn't hear it. That's your word.
Let us speak on it.
What did I say?
You said blame. I've never used the word blame.
I didn't say y'all gonna blame this on women.
What am I blaming?
I'm not blaming. I don't use the word blame.
I literally say that. Why you gonna try to blame this on women?
I start every comment out with saying it's perfectly your choice.
Watching this,
rewind the tape. I say it's your choice. Just be okay with your results. I don't use the word blame.
I'm not blaming nothing on women. What I'm saying is the understanding.
If you feel that way, tell me I made you feel that way, and I respect that.
Hold on, back it up. I like Baz that stood up. Hold on, I like that my boys in.
Don't you stand up on me.
My niggas in. Hold on. B, let's back it up to the original conversation. The original conversation is, do women date less realistically than men?
Yes.
Talk about it.
I believe that women date less realistically because they already are at a different plateau.
Meaning?
They already in that space. So the thing is, it already's come back to them. So like, and then the dudes that are in there, I'm fucking with you, man.
Come on, talk about it.
Y'all done got me in trouble. My wife just said, what kind of show is this? I done got in trouble on
You see what type of show it is, woman?
I told my wife about this.
Wait. I advertised this show as a shit show.
So you don't have a bunch of drunk men on here. You
I'm coming to stage show after that.
Come on.
I got you. So the thing is, I honestly think that other people see things that we don't necessarily see outside of our relationships.
Okay.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree, and this is why I disagree. Most of these
everything bad, so y'all disagree.
Yeah,
I love it.
no, this here. Most of these wants that are subjective to what we be like scratching our bill. These are all media driven. Has nothing to do with actually it's needed. It may be wanted only because you see what's already. You know what, ladies have fucked dudes over on real quick.
Oh shit! Here we go.
The understanding of how, not necessarily social media. Social media is the back end, but the high end of that is reality TV. Because ladies actually know the ladies that be on reality TV and be like, if that bitch could get blah, 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 what? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That is the whole crux of the issue.
You gotta be kidding. I can see, I'm looking at this motherfucker, and there's no way that she can get more than what I can.
So you're saying reality TV has set up unrealistic expectations?
It's fucked up men and women. It's fucked up men and women.
Talk to me, Chris.
All right, I need 60 seconds. So I saw a few comments, and ladies, make no mistake, and brothers, J, B, don't look negatively at me when I say this. Ladies, I frequently say this on my show. The reason I seem harder on women, I'm not. I truly think outside of relationships, don't take no offense, fellas, women make better decisions than men.
In what aspect?
And hold on. Anything outside of relationships.
I don't disagree with that.
I agree.
I don't disagree with that.
So because of that, and here's why I've subscribed to this, ladies. I have made more mistakes than most humans on this planet. I used to let my other head dictate where I went.
Talk your shit.
So and I've had some therapy. I think all black people, by virtue of being black, we've all had some trauma.
Facts.
Right? So when I say what I'm saying is I've noticed, and this is saying admittedly my own flaws, women usually only fuck. I see y'all snake through corporate America like some savages. But when it comes to relationships, because of your trauma, women tend to be harsher in their relationships and lose sight of what the goal is more than men. The only thing men got going for themselves, we're so basic and stupid. We put our dick in a hole in the tree if we thought he'd give us pleasure.
Why do I love this man?
We ain't that bright.
We're stupid.
Women don't do dumb shit. As I said earlier, we will spend our last bread knowing we ain't got shit, trying to impress a girl. But you all don't do that shit. What has changed, we've been stupid since the beginning of time.
Yes.
You all started thinking, no disrespect. See, I checked myself.
I love it.
Y'all started to think like men. He got to look a certain way. He got to do this. He got to do that. Women of old said, I need my children to go to this type of school. I need to live in this certain house. I could give a fuck how tall he is. I'm not saying it's not your choice. It is your choice if you can get it. But like I tell men, if you can't get this certain type of woman, change you or get a different type of chick. And I tell women, if you can't get 6'4", first off, only 17% of men in this country are over 6 feet. Only 1% are over 6'4". Yet every woman wants him. I get it. I'm 5'10". Granted, I've got Hollywood good looks. However,
He said Hollywood good looks.
However,
he been on a cleanse for 22 days.
If you think you're gonna get, if you're a regular chick, average weight, average height, 5'4", you 190. You ain't gonna get him, because here's what he values. If he's 40 years old and single and makes $250,000, unfortunately,
don't need you.
He's not. He doesn't give a fuck.
Financially, I don't need you.
He's not. He don't give a fuck if a chick is broke. Matt Damon married a waitress. Men with money and means look for who make them feel good. We're stupid. Things that should matter, we don't care about.
No.
Admittedly, I say this.
It's not that.
We hardwired different.
It's not that things that should matter we don't care about. And things that should matter, we have been innately understood to take care of those things.
Make no mistake. Black women
you more so want the ambition, the understanding that if shit goes left, baby girl is here with me. We gonna get this over.
I think what matters. What matters is different.
Absolutely.
What matters to them is different.
Again,
and what matters to us is
that is women have gone from men always. When I was 16, I found out girls like dudes with cars.
So what
I didn't say they need to accept me on my motherfucking
Before-
bike. I got a part-time job.
Right.
I got a part-time job. Hey, false. Be false.
2, 3, 4.
I got a part-time job at 7-Eleven and said that's what they want. That it was only an Escort GT, but I got
It
that
doesn't matter.
bitch.
You got a whip.
Women these days will say, "Nah, he gotta accept me how I am." Nah, actually we don't, and that's the rub. So I'm not saying anyone's opinion is right or wrong. You got some broke ass niggas not doing shit out here complain. I know a brother. He's an alpha. I ain't gonna say his name. He one of the best looking dudes, no homo, I've ever seen. He's 6'3", tall, dark, handsome.
Gigolo.
He ain't doing as well as he was financially as he used to be. He got divorced and he got took to the cleaners.
Yes, sir.
So he's like, these women only want this, and I'm like, brother, all you gotta do is be nice, and you could get more than what you entitled to. That's truth. But I can see that because unless one can recognize the error of their own ways, you can't put out
If he ain't
bullshit.
did that, I respect that brother.
And right now,
if he can move around,
you got a lot of
and
men.
jiggle over
You
Joe, I respect
you got a
that
lot of
brother.
broke ass men out
you got a
here
lot of shit
who
going
think
on
women
right
are
now.
toxic.
Always have.
You got a lot of men out here
Deal
who
with
think
that.
women are toxic
But you don't have
because
you don't
they
have
want
her
a
to
man, a woman.
actually
If you a fine
like
ass
that.
woman,
I got it.
if you
Let
a
him go.
fine woman
Okay,
and you
you-
nice, you ain't even gotta be fine. Men are. All you gotta do is be nice to a Negro.
Hold on, let's bring
You
it back.
can get
Let's bring it back.
everything
Hold
See,
on.
that's what I went.
But that's
what I went to the
but
beginning.
that's where I'm coming from.
I got you.
It's not out of this sex or that sex. It's about recognizing everybody, man or woman, knows what we want. We know. I want Serena Williams' body, Beyonce face, and a submissive Asian woman personality. That's what I want.
Can I disagree with him in that?
No, that's
Absolutely.
what I
Jump
want.
in.
But my point is,
What's-
I don't
what-
have what I need to get that.
What's
Because
realistic?
that's a unicorn.
Yeah.
So-
I ain't worth Jay-Z money,
And see-
so I can't afford that.
No,
be
no,
that.
no.
Hold on, Chris. Hold on. Let me
There's-
jump in.
There's where the rub comes in.
Absolutely.
Because on the flip end, you know that because you've already gone.
I do say no homo.
Yeah, he does.
It's-
You've already.
Wait till this next conversation,
You've
baby.
already-
These
You've
people
already-
too smart on
you've
your
already
people
gone
too
through-
goddamn smart.
You've already
Go,
gone
Jay.
through enough as a man to know what disappointment looks like.
Absolutely.
How to adjust from disappointment.
I'm gonna get the best I
this or
can
that or whatever,
with
you
what
know
I
I'm
am.
saying? The understanding here is on the flip. That doesn't happen like that because
you got-
ladies do not put themselves out there like that to get that said disappointment.
They can't.
They'll
Society
sit there.
doesn't allow
Whoa!
them.
They'll sit there and say, "I want that guy," and you tell me that, I'd be like, "Go get him," and he'd be like,
Because they thinking like men. Because Steve Harvey lied to their ass.
No,
you
they're
think
not
like a
thinking.
man.
No,
Men don't respond like women.
Time out. I agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
But they're not thinking like men.
Steve Harvey told some
They're
dumb
not
ass
thinking
shit.
like
That was a dumb
men.
motherfucker.
What they're thinking like is,
He's a bitch.
I am dope enough to where if I give any kind of reaction and you see it, you're supposed to respond to it. See, men are a lot more direct. A lot more logical and direct. We're gonna go and get this or that or whatever. And let me be clear, because I don't think a lot of ladies understand this. Men don't have no problem with you walking up to them and being like, "Hey, let me get you a drink," and sparking up conversation. That doesn't take anything away from you and how you want your courting process to go.
Loaded.
It does not.
He got it.
All it does is let men know.
He got it.
All it does is let men know exactly where they need to be to respond to you. Ladies don't do that, and they fail. They see the men they want. They talk about them on social media and this and that.
Yeah.
They see them,
That's a bad-
and they don't approach them. And you know
They
why?
shouldn't.
Because they know better. Dude ain't gonna approach you because I don't need to. I got enough approaching me.
Well, Javen, I'll say this. I will say this, and again, I'll circle this back to.
Hold on.
I will circle
I
this.
can't.
Somebody-
Hey, Lisa.
we're
Somebody
good.
bashing Asian women.
We're not even doing that. So I'm gonna circle back. So I think ladies have been born, bred, raised, trained to be pursued. not the pursuers.
They should pursue.
And
be pursued.
They should be. What I'm saying, and I agree. And what I'm saying is, I'm not asking ladies to walk up to anybody in the club or the bar or the library or on the street and say, "Hey, you so is fine. Let me get your number."
Tell them
No.
why. Tell them why.
No. What I'm saying is,
tell them why. False. I agree.
So what I'm saying is, give us. I'm not even saying that.
No, that's what happened.
I'm not even saying that. But what I'm saying is, if you walk up to a guy and say, "Those some dope shoes," blah blah blah, you start.
Now you won. You won.
Start the
You
conversation,
won.
and he will as a hunter, as a pursuer.
Ladies don't.
He will either pursue or he won't, and if he doesn't, you already know where it's at. You haven't lost anything.
You ain't lost nothing.
You haven't lost anything. But you might have opened the door to a conversation that might not have happened because he might be shy. He might not have known you'd be interested. He might not have been in that space in the moment.
Contact and move on.
No. I disagree with that, Chris.
I disagree with that. Come up to something you don't want that.
I disagree with that, Chris. Sparking a conversation and letting him finish is completely different than you finishing. If I walk up to you and be like, "That's some nice shoes," and he be like, "Oh shit, she cute."
Can I give another one on him?
That's gangster.
Can I give another one on that?
Hold on, I stand corrected. You right. Yeah. That's right.
And let him get the number. Let him make the date. Let him make the call.
Let me give you another.
Open the door to a conversation.
That's awesome.
Let me give you another example.
Crazy,
you see that eye contact.
I got your
You know what I'm saying? We all know what that eye contact looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
like,
yeah.
You know
As soon as you look at me, I
and
already know.
You approach, you go over.
Right.
She lets you know that eye contact ain't what you think that eye contact actually was.
She looking over your shoulder at the clock.
Well, right. Now you go back this way.
That wasn't me.
Men are used to that. It should be no problem. If I'm at the bar, I'm chilling. You see me? No, I see. You would win. You would win across the board. You will. And women don't get that because they see how things are. Social media, reality TV, this and that, to where it's like, I know I'm better than that bitch, so I should never actually have to do that. And yet,
I'm gonna let that roll.
you're arguing about something that you can eliminate immediately.
Laughing at Miss Foster.
I'm not even looking at the commentary.
Lisa.
My wife. I'm not even looking at the commentary.
I thought all the last few comments are
okay.
Even Chantel.
No, she came to you.
I did, but
just tell her I say hi because
I don't always explain what I'm saying, but I try to give.
Chantel, you didn't hear. Sorry, Chris. Hold on, real quick. You didn't hear what I said.
I love you. I'm sorry.
Chantel, you didn't hear what I said. I didn't say you approach the man. I said you start a conversation, and then you let him take the lead from there.
That's all.
That's the difference.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you asking for his number. I'm not saying you make the first date. I'm not saying you make the first text. Yeah, I'm saying you open the door for a conversation because sometimes we don't know.
But women,
we're not fucking mind readers.
She clearly didn't say that, but she heard it.
Yeah,
explain it, and I don't understand. And that's part of my shortcoming. Women are more feeling. Brian Foster didn't say anything she said, but she felt that. And I'm learning women are more feelers, and that's okay. I feel men need to be more feeling. But ladies, as I tell men, as I try to learn more about women, because we truly are from Mars and Venus, sometimes men will say shit and try to be righteous, but it's received a different way. Only problem I had against my new Kevin Samuels is he made people feel bad, and I didn't like that. So men will say he was spitting truth, and I would say it made them feel bad. As a man with 3 daughters, I feel you should be able to get the truth, and me say it out of caring and love because I want the best for you.
$3?
But
I got $3.
I'm not even gonna tell
you.
We about to ship real quick.
I'm just sitting up here.
Women feel more, and that's cool.
No, that's fine.
I need to be more feeling.
Come on, that's fine. Yeah. But that does not actually change the understanding of what reality actually.
But the bottom line is though, I ain't gonna. Hey, brothers, I ain't gonna lie. Wait, bam, you gonna like this? Hey, dog, a lot of these women killing the game. Be nice, nigga. Find one of these nice women, and nigga elevate both y'all lives. Cause she needs somebody to take the motherfucking trash out. Nigga, y'all niggas is dumb. Okay, so that's the truth.
Wait, time out. I don't think Nan Ford, I'm including you on this, Ron. Nan Ford, these brothers will argue me this. A woman is a man's muse. a woman will get a man to do whatever she wants if the respect,
that's all a man
the
wants.
understanding is there.
Stop all this big
A
shit.
man will
Amen.
do whatever it is for a woman, and I don't think ladies actually know that right now.
They don't.
In the sense of, well, I need to see this to see this part, but the problem with that is
this, so I can get this.
Right.
You want a man money, act like you don't need it. And just stroke that nigga's ego.
I say this.
No. See, the problem with that is I'm not stroking no
I ain't
ego.
gotta do nothing.
I'm not doing none of that.
I'll say this. I don't disagree with that. I will say this.
This new modern day shit ain't working for them though. I will say that. You can fuck all the next 22 dudes you meet. We devalue hoes.
Why do I love him?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why do I love him?
I will say this.
Why do I love him?
Hold on, Chris. I will. You motherfuckers. That's why I love. Shantae, I knew the show was gonna be this. I love it. Hold on. Wait.
Hey, Chris.
You're not embarrassed.
Well, we are.
Hey,
Shit.
Chris.
What?
And you know-
Shit. You say 10.
I'm with you.
1.
My point is, and not only do I think that, the other women think that as well.
Hold on. Let me. One. Hold on. Wait. One. Wait. Stop. One. Let me say this. The harshest critic of women are women.
Yeah. Say it again.
So we don't have to speak on that. We don't have to speak on that. Two. Let me say this. Let me say this as well. Chris, shut your ass up. Let me say this. We throw a lot of blame and shade and salt on women too. I will say this, and y'all can speak to this. We want a lot of men say they want this submissive.
You gotta earn that.
Chris, you reaching my point. He hit my point. We want this submissive woman that caters to this and listens to that, blah blah blah. But you have to put a woman in a position to be comfortable to let you lead, to let you be that dude. As Chris says, you have to earn it. That's not given because you got a penis. That's given because you earn that shit.
The problem I have with that.
Well, you gotta promise your life.
No.
She gotta believe you're gonna do the best for her, kids, her family, everything.
I totally agree.
And you have to make her believe that. You have to give a reason to believe that.
And if she don't, nigga, stop expecting it.
I totally agree with all of that, and then you run into this. And it goes right back to the same avenue we just left. We are all 40 plus.
I'm 38.
Except for Chris.
For some reason.
Goddamn, man.
When we got to you about he was there, I ain't gonna say maybe he was Doogie House.
He said maybe. I don't know. Wait. But we all 40
I got
plus.
you after we get it.
It should never be to where these people that we may look at and deal with 40 plus are looking at how 20 or 30-year-olds actually get down.
Oh, absolutely.
But I understand how that is in play because of as visual as men are, we're still realistic. Women will blame cosmetic surgery. They will blame enhancements and this and that on men. On men liking and hitting someone else's shit. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding that I liked it and kept going. No. Don't blame your insecurities on men because honestly, ain't no man ever told you to do that shit. You saw these other ladies and you decided to follow suit.
Speak on that, Bam.
I thought that was good.
Speak on that, Bam.
But are we talking about our women?
Say it again. Hold on, that's a good question. Say it again, Bam. Women or what?
Women.
Or who?
I mean, like, because they, honestly, bro, 9 times out of 10, they don't give a fuck about shit unless they are actually dealing with what we are dealing with.
So, say it louder. Time out.
I would say that is loud, but that's the truth.
Oh, no.
See, no, that's why I want him to say it louder. Say that louder, dog.
So I'm saying, like, are we talking about our women or are we talking about us? Because that's where we put our asses in that wrong ass place.
I disagree. And this is why I disagree.
So we do
watch this, Bam. Watch this, Bam. Watch this, Bam. Watch this, Bam. Watch this.
I blame men when they were women. They don't.
Chris and Bam, watch this.
Do it.
I go back to goddamn Married with Children. Where the fuck?
Al Bundy?
Where the fuck? TV show? Oh, yes. Where would Bundy go to get a decompression from his wife?
Because he was an asshole.
Stop.
He was.
And at the same time, he was still that cat who had everything that was going on with him.
I love both of them, though. I love Peggy.
I was on his side.
No, I love my cat.
I used to watch Peggy like this. This bitch can eat bonbons all day, and I still want to
do you know why you felt that way, Chris?
What?
Because you have an understanding of what balance actually is.
That's true. It was good.
That man went to the strip club to get the titty bar. He didn't even go to a real strip club. He went to the titty bar or whatever with a fine I would knock the anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's going there to get a reprieve from whatever the fuck is going on at home. Peggy's going to do whatever she wants to do at home. The dynamic is already set. Here's the half and half. You never heard Peggy say, I have a problem with you going to the titty bar.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the other piece, too. Here's a piece, too. Peggy didn't have to work.
Right. That bitch didn't work.
Peggy didn't have no wants.
Keep going.
Peggy didn't have no... Well, she had wants, but...
She had a lot of wants, goddammit.
Peggy had wants. But
what was Al doing for the wants?
Killing himself.
Provided them.
Well, not even that. Well, he wasn't killing himself in the bedroom because that's a whole other conversation.
No. But I don't have a lady. I've never laid.
I don't have strength.
I'm not married. Never knew.
God bless.
You're missing out, brother. You're missing out, brother.
If you do all what Peg or what Al was doing for someone he felt as though he couldn't stand. Do you really want to knock them down?
Well, here's the thing.
Honestly.
Okay. Oh, I love this conversation. So I don't think. Wait. I'm passing the baton to you as soon as I say this. I don't think Al didn't love Peg. He absolutely did.
He loved her more than anything
He bust his ass for her because we're not living to Chantel.
Chantel actually made him some good.
Because he loved Peggy, right?
Yes.
And he was exhausted when he got home, and maybe he couldn't give her the sexual gratification that he wanted because he was exhausted, right?
Yes.
But Peggy gave...
Peggy was a drain on the fucking...
No, wait, but Peggy gave him the room to do what he did because he was providing.
Al overstated the drain.
And he overstated it. But what I'm saying is, what women are looking for is security.
Fair.
A provider.
Yeah, fair.
Comfort.
Yes.
And security.
Right. Yes.
Right? And even if it's an equal provision,
even though this motherfucker didn't have shit,
emotional security,
he was given all of those.
He provided all that.
All of those things.
Y'all watch Married with Children, right?
Hell
absolutely.
Do y'all remember when?
Shout out Kelly Bundy.
Do y'all?
Peggy Bundy.
Do y'all remember when
Kelly Bundy was underrated?
Do y'all remember when Dana White came on there and said she would pay? She told Peg she would pay Peg $50,000 for one night with her husband.
And she said no.
No, she said yes. She said yeah.
Are y'all fucking serious?
Dead ass. As much as we know about the Bundys and this and that, Al couldn't do it.
Because
he had an issue.
Because he loved.
He was such. He was such that.
He loved. Even that dysfunction. He loved that, but that's what men actually understand.
No,
make it right. Get it together.
That's what grown men.
But Kelly's
Al Bundy is the grownest man I've ever met.
No, that's my point. But that's what grown men.
Peggy Bundy's defense.
Peggy Bundy.
And at the same time, you can move. You can move that shit.
Bundy.
You can move.
I like where we going with this.
We can move that shit around all we want.
I call it both ways. I call it both ways. Al had 1,002 flaws.
A million.
Oh, that motherfucker had way more than 1,000.
True, but what Peggy decided is what most humans, not man or woman, and I think Foster said it earlier, everyone's not going to have everything.
Bro.
Now, whatever Al had and whatever Peggy had,
she accepted.
It worked for them.
Whatever Al and Peggy had.
Whatever Al and Peggy had, what Peggy had worked for Al, and what Al had worked for Peggy. So to your point, you said he loved her, he just said the other. Man, someone pointed out he was broke. You're right. That
worked for them.
I don't have everything my wife wants. No, she ain't got everything I want. Shit, ain't no person.
Obviously.
They're lying to themselves. But what they do have is somebody who works for them, and that's okay. I'm not perfect. But what we have become,
Chris, is that okay in today's society? Is that
today's
okay?
Society, everyone,
It should be.
It's broke dudes on the corner right now, bro. It's broke young men on the corner.
It should be.
Look, it's broke young men on the corner with no money, no job, no education that think they deserve the baddest chick out here.
Absolutely.
It's women who are ugly as I don't know what, that's dumb as hell, that's dysfunctional, that think they deserve some man who is Boris Kojo with the heart of Jesus. No.
Wow.
It's a lot of dysfunction in our community, which is why I said in this, and I've been guilty of it. I used to like, listen, I used to like women taller than me. Listen.
Wait, Rob, put that last comment. Put Ali
Are
Foster's
they
last comment on.
Are they taping?
Everything's taped. Oh, everything's getting recorded. She said the first woman that got the fit of the night was Peggy Bundy.
I love Peggy Bundy.
I love Peggy Bundy. I love Peggy Bundy.
All women got to do, and I'm gonna get some t-shirts.
I got your
She
back.
never left
If
out.
y'all see the t-shirts
Ali, I
come
got
out,
your
if
back.
y'all see the t-shirts come out before I come with them, ladies, men are very simple. We ain't that bright. Make us feel important. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a cheat code.
that
Oh
my
my
phone?
God! I don't give
Hey,
a fuck what you're doing over
Yes,
here.
yes, yours, that's
Make
it.
a dude feel make a man feel important. Truth or not, you get the best out of him.
But you already
So
know they
be-
gonna say no.
this is
Why
my
y'all
quote,
do that?
Be a kitten, not a cat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't
Here we go.
nobody
Kitten
don't
cat.
nobody want no old mangy ass
Here
cat.
we
Don't
go.
rub you when
Here
they
we
want to be
go.
rubbed.
Oh, trust me.
Kittens act like puppies. They're
All right, hold
always
on.
happy to see you.
Gentlemen, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Sure,
Let's bring it back.
Awesome.
I'm not
You got a nice
that-
video
I'm
you
not
should show
Let's
them.
bring it back.
You got a nice video
I'm
you
not
should show
that
them.
Hold on. We got Ron, we got these two videos up real quick.
Yeah, we got it.
Let's play them real fast, and then we're going to have closing thoughts. We didn't even get to the sports shit.
What
sports?
We got shit. Sean Watson is one of
fine.
my favorite people. Granted, she cusses me out the most,
We're not
other than my
listening to
wife.
Sean. We're not working.
However,
That's why she's not in the show right now.
okay, I feel.
Because she was going to cuss you out anyway.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Let's go first video.
I don't like the color.
Mute us.
I don't like
Mute
the
us.
color of that sweatshirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, so it's a video going viral. This young lady refused to get out of the car. You know, she's going on a first date with a guy, and he took her to the Cheesecake Factory. She's saying, who takes a woman to a chain restaurant? Mind you, he had reservations to a nice restaurant. You understand?
Bam.
But they were late because of her.
See Bam on the screen.
So he like, hey, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory.
We're
You
not, it don't matter.
understand?
Because
You know, and now you talk. She's talking about this is below her standard, and yada yada yada, and would you take somebody who looks like this to the cheesecake? Yeah, sure the hell would. Quit acting like you ain't never been nowhere before. Quit acting like quit. You can stop that. If you so high profile and high and mighty, and you got so much standard, why you don't have standard for time? You want to eat the best of the best. Some of y'all don't even want good food. You just want to be able to say somebody spent some money on you. The food don't even be that damn good. The food tastes just like Cheesecake Factory. Your ass been eating Burger King and McDonald's all week. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't really know how first dates are supposed to go. We ain't supposed to be doing too much. I'm not talking about men. I'm talking about men and women. We ain't supposed to be doing too much. This is a first date. We just getting to know each other. You understand? Because if we can't get past a conversation, then we don't even need to do nothing else. Ain't nobody spending a whole bunch of money on your goof ass. This is below my standard. Well, you can get the hell out then. Is the car below your standard? Because you damn sure can walk.
On dates just for the food?
Just so broke of you. You're so broke for that.
Because we all know when you're really interested in someone, the food doesn't matter. If you can't find something you like at Cheesecake Factory, you are the problem. There is nothing wrong with going to Cheesecake Factory on a first date. In fact, I feel like it's low-key thoughtful because when you're still getting to know someone, you don't know what they love to eat yet. And Cheesecake has like 10,000 items on the menu. See, the whole point of going on a date with someone is getting to know them better. Therefore, the food is secondary. So for those of you who are going on dates just for the food,
Just so broke of you. You're so broke for that.
because we all know when you're really interested in someone, the food doesn't matter. If you
look, you motherfuckers. All right, so hey, gentlemen, listen, we are at time. I want to wrap this up. We've been all over the map on a lot of things. We said a lot of things that a lot of people agree with and a lot of people didn't, but I do want to circle us back on this one main premise. All right. Women and men date differently.
That's the only truth that's been said.
I think they date differently. I think we walk into our potential relationships with different objectives. And I'm gonna be completely frank and honest. Most men walk into them wanting sex. Most women walk into them wanting some form of a real relationship connection. And sometimes we meet in the middle. Oftentimes we don't. So my question is, how do we connect better? These first dates, these last dates, these expectations, these wants and desires, how can we, and I'm not going to put this on men and women, men and or women, how do we come together in a better way? Jay, I'm going to come to you after this. B, how do we come to better, how do we figure out how to make this work for everybody in a better way?
I'm gonna be upfront. Literally, I just need her to talk to me to talk to her. Literally, just have a conversation. Because the thing is, if she says anything to me, I'm already that cat who will just talk. She talked to me, I'm like, shit, I didn't even know she was coming. I didn't even know where she was coming. Really? That's who? Man, I didn't even see her. That's just me. But at the same time, everybody's not like that. So everybody don't get that. Everybody doesn't have that peace. But at the same time, that's all it's about for me, is just talking and having that peace.
Okay. That's what's up. Javid, you threw your hand up immediately. What you got?
Because I hear what you just said, man, and I'll be honest with you. Things have changed so much in the understanding of what you just said. Like, we're talking about first date, correct? So in the sense, that's the first time me or whoever, the male and the female, get together. The woman and the man get together, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, get together for the first time, interact this or that or whatever. I disagree in the sense of where things are now. I'm always going to go majority to minority, 51 to 49. 51% right now, from what I've observed, just whether it's Facebook, Instagram, dealing in the schools, you know what I'm saying, how things are being brought up. The understanding is, well, no, I'm looking at what I want. And this is what I want, whether it's realistic or not. I personally feel as though this is what I'm supposed to receive, first date or not. When have you ever heard anyone have a problem with going to the Cheesecake Factory on their first date? Their first date. But from there, I've seen other conversations spur where it's like, we're dealing with, you talk about going to dinner on the first date. That's so old. That's archaic. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even have a real conversation at dinner.
Right, you can't have a real conversation at dinner.
It's like sitting up at the movies.
So what is it that you actually want?
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? In the end, again, I'll always say this: women are a muse to a man. He's going to adjust whatever he needs to do for said woman. He's not going to do that for his homies. I know a lot of ladies be sitting there talking about, well, yeah, buying a bottle and going to watch the game with the homies ain't the same as adapting to something that maybe I don't really like. You know what I'm saying? But I like you. And I know you like this. You know what I'm saying? That part has now been buried on the sense of what I see everyone else doing, getting, and I feel as though I should get that same thing. But what
sense of entitlement.
But what you're looking at is television. You're not looking at real this or that or whatever. If you are, you're looking at motherfucking car crackers. You're looking at motherfuckers with fast money. Anybody who has a career, a job, already has a budget, an understanding. And if they actually want to spend $100 more on their budget on you, you're not even looking at it in that aspect. You're looking at it on the scale of what everybody else is posting. Men don't care about what you are posting. Don't care. Most of the time, you don't even post us in what you're posting. You know what I'm saying? So why when you request this or that, should a man actually be like, yeah, for what? On the first date? You gotta be crazy. Let's go get these rainbow cones and walk around Evergreen Park. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
I was about to say Evergreen Plaza. I was about to be excited.
I didn't want to get too young. Hey, Everblack.
Everblack.
Walking around.
Listen.
With our cones.
Listen. Chris, what you think, brother?
I don't even remember that much about Evergreen Plaza. You know.
You know about
He used to work at chess gang. I don't even know why he.
First off, there are a lot of things happening that have worked against the relationships in general, especially in our community, right? The divide of the family has been huge. A lot
and
of
that's early. That's early shit.
So, but I will say the way if you a man or a woman and you see someone who you think it could work, whether it's looks or the way he acts, you know, think about it. I used to be if I couldn't meet a chick out, maybe it was a woman I worked at. Everybody works at home now. Every 1 out of 2 relationships start online now. It's hard to just meet somebody. Maybe I'm the ugliest dude here, and I ain't got that much, but my character is such that you want to know more about me. I'm funny or whatever. We've lost that. We've lost that. And the same with women. Maybe you don't look like Thelma Evans in her prime. However, maybe this chick just really makes me happy. We've lost that. So try to give people grace is all I'm saying. No one's perfect. But if a man or woman has someone that you saw something that you chose to spend time with them, give them the grace, because men need to realize they're not perfect, and nor are the women. But if you first recognize, the first step that men and women today have issues with is recognizing their own flaws. We are a narcissistic society when no one wants to say, okay, I've said some chauvinistic shit that ticks them off. Men don't, but that's what you see on TV or the reality show, because it's shock value. It's not real. At the end of the day, someone told me this. It was a real old folk person when I was young. They said, well, who you like watching TV with? You know, because you're only physical with a person and sparks only fly for so long. Who do you genuinely like being around? And stop letting the Joneses, the Levies,
dictate
the Foster's life make you think that's what I need. And that's what we do. I've been guilty of it. You have to say, I'm happy being with this chick. She doesn't fit this or this dude, this. What works for you?
But you happy.
Or you got to work for somebody who genuinely cares about what you want, man or woman. Because there are people out here, there's some men who are throwing away women that would do anything to make them happy.
Agreed.
And there's some, you know what I'm saying? There's some men throwing away women, women throwing away men who would die for you. I think those people should be given consideration. And these days, if you don't come to the table with Idris Elba's looks,
it's not enough grace. Money, it's not enough grace given right now.
Because everybody looks in the mirror, it's like little Simba, and you see I'm the big ass lion. No, you a little motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm a 5, but I see myself as a motherfucking 9. I only deserve Kelly Rowland, a motherfucking
That's it.
Beyonce. Wow. That's a lie.
Right.
But I said all black folk in this country, we've been fooled. A little black girl, when she's young, she's been around toxic women and men that say, Girl, don't depend on no man. Get your own. The women telling her this have been burned by some no good men. You are paying the sins of women who've dated losers or married losers in their life. Young men are being told the same shit. Oh, don't let these women hold you down. Be a player. Motherfucker, do you know a good woman can make you fly?
Talk your shit.
damn.
Dude.
You know
Hey,
you
talk
know
your
a good
shit.
man bitch can make you feel like
Talk
you
your
on
shit.
heaven.
Doing it.
We're not told that.
No.
That is our community.
Agreed.
And it's a lot of it's systemic, but once you recognize, you can improve and fix on it.
At least you should.
Chris and Gina, 605.
I ain't mad at
Oh
that.
my God.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
All day.
I ain't mad at that.
Nigga,
I hope y'all got that.
Oh, they got it. So I do want to say this. Chris spoke on something that is super important. A couple of things actually, but I will say this. I think that, and we're talking about dating, first dates, or whatever. I think we get misaligned on what's important. And I tell ladies all the time, there's a lot of ladies right now railing against coffee dates, first dates, or whatever. Listen.
Jesus ain't going on a coffee date.
You are
Sorry, Jesus. I don't fuck with
you
coffee
are
dates,
you are
Jesus.
burning your potential.
Christ.
But you are burning your potential bridges, worried about where, when, how much, right? Worry about being present with that person in that moment and deciphering what happens after that. You think you're not, and I'll say this as well. A lot of men will spend on what they feel is worthy of spending on.
Right.
And if by the 5th date you still going to Starbucks, he's already determined that you're not worth spending on, and you're probably not worth his time for real.
But if he likes you, don't give him the pussy, because he'll keep chasing.
First date is fine.
Game 101.
I had to say that.
First date is fine. Let that. I don't want to be trapped in anybody's early dinner. Look at Chris. These two motherfuckers over here. I don't want to be trapped in anybody's early dinner, anybody's early 3-hour date more than anybody else. You don't want to be doing it. I don't want to be doing it. So let things happen naturally. Let life work out the way it should. Play your position. Play it well. And enjoy what happens in the fruits of your labors all the way around.
Absolutely.
Fruits of your labor.
Everybody's got to labor. Men and women. We've all got to put our time in. Professionally, personally, spiritually, mentally, relationship-wise. You do all those things, you cover all those bases, it'll probably work out for you.
Absolutely.
At least it should.
If it doesn't, then you probably need to figure out which one you failed in.
Yeah, just reevaluate.
Or figure out what's not happening.
My thing is that doesn't stop per se. You know what I'm saying?
It's a continual process.
It's a continual process.
From 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 70, whatever the case may be, you got to always be growing and changing, reevaluating, and making it happen. Hey, I brought these 3 brothers together for a reason. 3 ignorant drunk ass.
I stayed sober enough, though. I didn't touch nobody.
I'm a little faded, but I faked it.
No.
Faked it real good.
Hey, everybody was on somewhat best behavior. Appreciate you all for watching.
Fair.
Me and Sean will be back next week. Maybe Sean, and 3 women will cleanse the motherfucking spiritual palate. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, man, I got to say this.
Too late. Cut him off.
Allie Foster treats me like my wife.